Welcome back to Lavender Recap. In today's video, we'll be going through a Chinese historical fantasy movie from the year 2020 titled The Yin-Yang Master, Dream of Eternity. If you're visiting this channel for the first time, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Spoilers ahead, so watch out and take care. We see a young boy at the beginning of the film. He's putting a magic spell into practice. This young man's name is Qing-Ming, and he's practicing a protection enchantment. To become a master, you must learn this spell. However, because he was unable to perform this magic, he informs his master that he's unable to perform it. If there is somebody in his life whom he wishes to protect, the master advises him to perform the exercise while thinking about that person. Then it's revealed that while performing that magic, Qing-Ming became aged. After years of being unable to perform this spell, he advises his master to focus on the teleportation spell rather than the protection spell. The master is aware that his pupil is capable of casting the teleportation spell. He declines the offer. The master informs him that a teleportation spell alone will not suffice to vanquish any formidable foe. He must learn the protection spell to become a good master. The protection wall began to crack while they were conversing. The master realizes that it's the demon snake's curse at that point. The master transports Qing-Ming in a different direction after sighting the snake, and then he summons the ghosts of his three guardians. The master is aided by the three guardian spirits. Two guardian spirits attempt to save the protective wall, while a third guardian spirit guards the master, but their assistance is rendered ineffective. The protective barrier has been breached. Meanwhile, Qing-Ming and the other students arrive, and the snake is about to strike them all. However, the master instructs them to employ a protection spell. While the other students begin to use the protection spell, Qing-Ming begins to use the teleportation spell, ignoring the master. The master appears in front of the snake just as it's going to attack him poisonously and save him. On the other hand, one of the master's guardian spirits kills the snake by surrendering its life. He's now concerned about what happened to his master. He's also sad since he's causing the poison to spread throughout his master's body. Before he dies, the master tells him the truth about that snake. The snake that attacked them was merely a shadow of the original immortal snake. Over 300 years ago, a snake was created owing to human greed, but four masters came in front to confine that snake. In the Imperial City, they imprisoned that snake together. That is still imprisoned in the body of the Imperial City's queen. It's guarded by four stone guardians, which are in the form of statues depicted by a dragon, a turtle, a bird, and a tiger. And four masters will have to go there to wake up those statues every time that the snake tries to move from there. Now that Qing-Ming has arrived at the Imperial City, he notices a man playing the flute at the gate who's also a master named Boya. But then they hear a different song and decide to follow that voice. After some time, they discover that the tune is played by a demon. Boya challenges him, saying that he has no right to steal the flute because it belongs to their king. That demon informs him that when his companion was alive, she used to sing that tune in the palace and that all he wanted to do was listen to it because he missed her. Boya despises the devils and is going to murder that demon, but Qing-Ming intervenes and saves him. As a result, a fight breaks out between Qing-Ming and Boya. Qing-Ming overcomes him in the struggle, and Boya then flees the scene. Because he's one of those masters, he was summoned to the Imperial City to confront the snake. But neither of them is aware of it. The demon then requests Qing-Ming to be his master, which he accepts and names Skilling Stone. The queen's palace is depicted in the following scenario. Qing-Ming, Boya, and Zhongxing, three masters, have congregated there. However, Wang Duo, the first master, is gone. Zhongxing meets with a priest who informs them that the guardian angels would be awakened the next day through rites. The next scene shows all of the masters' meetings with a princess who gives them orders behind closed doors to inform her that the fourth master, Wang Duo, was slain during the expedition. The queen is concerned and enraged that the fourth master was assassinated just before the most crucial ritual. She then gives the order to look into Master Wang Duo's death. As they begin the ritual, she asks the priest to become the fourth master. A demon strikes the princess during the ritual. Boya completes the ritual with a demon's spirit after Qing-Ming saves her. The four guardian souls were then ready to awaken. And then when the weather changes, the color of the sky changes as well. They both realize that the demon has assaulted them once more. They witness the priest struggling with Master Longye as they rush towards the princess's room. According to the priest, Master Longye intends to assassinate the queen. There's a feud between the four. Longye is killed by the hair demon during this battle. But before she dies, she says something to Qing-Ming about the queen that he doesn't hear. Boya and Qing-Ming meet the next morning, and Boya informs him that he's skeptical of the priest. Qing-Ming, on the other hand, claims to be distrustful of the queen, and then they turn on one another and begin their probe. Qing-Ming retires to his quarters. When he notices that the princess is attempting to steal his sword, which was given to him by his master and can also be used to kill the snake, he inquires as to why she's attempting to steal his sword. But the hair demon attacks her before she can say anything. The hair demon then informs him that she has been waiting for this moment for 60 years. He discovers a photograph of the queen taken by her in which she appears to be a princess. Observing Qingming's comprehension of the situation, he runs to Boya to tell him all that has happened. But he notices that Boya has fallen to the ground and that the priest has fled. And then he picks him up and they leave the palace together. They meet the princess and the priest there, and Boya questions her about how she and the priest deceived the queen. Qingming, on the other hand, claims that she's not the princess, she reigns queen. This indicates that the princess is the queen and the queen is the princess. When the snake invaded that imperial city, the four masters overcame it and imprisoned it in her body. She had to confine herself to the palace to keep that snake in her body. She feels depressed after many years of living at the palace. So Yin-Yang Master arrived, and she was overjoyed, but he couldn't stay forever. The master, however, provided her with a guardian angel to help her overcome her despair. That priest's guardian angel is none other than him. He appeared to be the master, but he was the guardian angel. He tells her after a few years that he wants to become immortal. But first, she must free the snake that has been imprisoned in her body for many years, and then the priest must confine the snake in his body. Qingming and Boya attack the priest after hearing this, but he uses a teleportation spell on them. Because we know how powerful Qingming's teleportation spell is, he protects both of them from it. On the other hand, we can see that Princess's body is aching, indicating that the snake is attempting to exit her body. She becomes mortal after the snake exits her body. As a result, that snake enters the priest's body and he becomes immortal. As soon as they watch the priest transform into a large deadly snake and destroy the imperial city, the four guardian stones activate and begin constructing a protective wall around the imperial city, preventing the snake from escaping. The bird guardian stone, on the other hand, isn't activated. That bird isn't triggered since the priest refused to activate it during the ritual. As a result, Qingming summons his three guardian spirits to assist them. In front of him, one of the guardian spirits forms a protective barrier. The snake is attacked by the other two guardians. A furious brawl can be seen here. When things get out of hand, the priest steps forward and kills the guardian spirits. Boya was concerned that the snake may escape the imperial city, but the protective wall had been built. Now he awakens the bird statue with his body, and he transforms it into that bird. After that, he confronts the priest and engages in combat with him. A huge brawl ensues between them. On the other hand, Qingming informs the princess that the priest is only a guardian angel, not a master, and then using his abilities, he forces her to meet his master. As he burns, that master gives her the whole truth. They have returned to the imperial city. The battle between Boya and the priest continues. When Qingming sees this, he tells Boya that the snake will die with the sword that his master gave him. He draws his sword, but the priest prevents him from killing by making the sword fall from Boya's grasp. However, the princess takes up the sword and threatens the priest that unless he intervenes, she will murder herself with it. She dies after cutting her neck with the sword. The priest is broken as a result of this, but Qingming takes advantage of the circumstance and strikes him, killing both the snake and the priest. As Qingming sails back to the relaxing flute music of Boya, the movie concludes with a wonderful depiction of the two masters' great bond of friendship and appreciation. What did you think of the movie? Comment below.